Hello fans and welcome out to the Reading Soccer Park. I'm Jacob Green here, joined by Ryan Gavin. We are underway. Simpson University taking on the Warner Pacific Knights on a nice little morning match here with a 10 a.m. start time. The home opener for your Simpson University Redhawks here on the Simpson University Sports Network. It's great to have you with us for this morning match. Just kicking things off here. And Iris Van Delfsen in the goal today for the Redhawks. Ryan, take me through what you expect from Iris Van Delfsen today.
So Iris Van Delfsen, she's known to be a forward player actually, but with eligibility issues and injuries. She's the standing goalkeeper. I mean, you can see she's got the height. She's 5'11", from the Netherlands. Yeah, expecting her height to be, that definitely wards off shots from long range and stuff, just because you have that reach to get the ball. But yeah, definitely a position she doesn't play often, so something we're gonna have to see what happens. But definitely excited to see how it goes on as the game goes on.
Yeah, especially here in this first home opener with a game time temperature of 83 degrees, which is a very different temperature than what we had in the men's home opener last week, where it was around triple digits. That was, of course, later in the day. As taking it up the field here is Nadia Santiago for Warner Pacific, looking for something, but it's booted away by the Redhawks. Number 3 right there, Kaylin Kim. My apologies. Linda Jimenez, looking at the wrong roster there. Now a throw in for Warner Pacific, and it's headed out of bounds by Jimenez again. Warner Pacific will reset and stay in this attacking zone for...
Definitely brought large numbers up forward there, did Simpson, leaving themselves susceptible to a counter-attack, but defended well.
This one gets sent to the other end. Grabiola for the Redhawks was helping chase it down, but unable to get to it and went out of bounds.
Santiago, takes down Kia Gramps. Didn't seem to be too much in that, but the referee calls it.
Just a little foul right there. First foul of the match. Booted toward the goal and headed away by the Redhawks as it gets sent back toward midfield.
Chloe Teague with a nice header there. Doesn't fall to anyone though.
That was Yvette Abundes trying to get around the defense of Taylor Brooks, unable to get around it, and then Simpson gets the ball right back.
Not already an inch of space being given here early on by either teams, playing very tightly to each other.
And again, this is the first game for this Simpson University Redhawks season for women's soccer, but a very different style already from the men's home opener, where there was a lot more space between players. This is a little bit more tight, kind of just all converging on the ball and trying not to give any space up at all early on here, which I have to imagine might have to do with the cooler temperature, Ryan. I'm not quite sure.
I couldn't tell you. I think that when the men's game we saw that just as soon as there was pressure on the ball, they were trying to look for space. They were, turning their heads on a swivel. I feel like so far this game it's been more looking for the pass nearest instead of the pass furthest, which, I couldn't tell you what that has to do with, but just definitely different styles of play. Different coaches as well, of course, the men's and women's teams, so they all have different styles that they want to play. And there's not one that's better than the other.
And great coaching as well on both sides, being able to use the different skills of each player and really adapt to the play styles, and which also gives us a little bit more to talk about because we're not watching the same play style over and over. It's different depending on each match.
Wow, great stop there.
And poked away by Santiago. She takes it back off of Kaya Gramps, stole it from her, and then trying to get it up field here is Taylor Brooks, working on the close side wing, but pass is going to go into the corner and not able to run it down.
It is worth noting that interception there by Malia Bolden was huge because that was going to fall right to Warner Pacific striker.
Yeah, just stifled the Knights' offense right there as we get a goal kick.
And, of course, those interceptions in the back row, they really can set up good counter-attacking opportunities like they just did for Simpson. Sadly, the ball going out, but a good effort nonetheless.
And that one goes off of Warner Pacific out of bounds. Be a throw-in for the Redhawks. Just getting underway here a few moments ago. Both teams trying to gauge exactly how they're going to go about this match.
Good press there by Chloe Tague. Genesis Cortez off. Does look for the space. Ball goes out for a throw into the Redhawks.
Chasing that ball down was number 22, Litzy Gonzalez for the Knights, as this one's picked off by Linda Jimenez and sent toward the other end. Great interception there from Jimenez.
Javed Jones, the goalkeeper for Warner Pacific, is from Jamaica.
We got some international students on both teams.
International goalkeepers.
International goalkeepers, yeah. A fellow Netherlands native for the Redhawks.
Indeed.
For you, Ryan.
Indeed. Grew up about 2 hours away from me. Only met her here at Simpson. But a great player back home, too. Dealt with some injury struggles and stuff for sure, but, you know, switching around positions, going from forward to goalkeeper, always interesting. But I've talked to her before the game, something she's reveling in and enjoying and looking forward to. So we'll see how she fares today.
And she does have that height that plays a great advantage, too.
Right.
And we'll see how she matches up in this little morning game. We haven't seen her play goal other than a scrimmage, but it'll be exciting as the season begins just to see what she can do behind, or in front of the net, rather.
And see if it becomes something that the coaches might want to do more often. Here on the left side here. Taylor Brooks open on the left side. And that ball does not fall to her. Good clearance there by Warner Pacific. Now coming up with it on the side, Yvette Abundis.
And headed away
by Bolden.
But that will be exciting to see going forward how they use Van Dalsen in terms of goalkeeping. And, I mean, she was a great forward player for the Redhawks. And
absolutely. Just thwarted by injuries and stuff here and there. But she, you know, definitely good work ethic. And a calming presence as goals already seen there. Calming Bolden down.
And just a high soccer IQ as well. And when you 100%. Have that ability to play both ends of the ball, I guess in soccer it wouldn't be both ends of the ball, but playing farther back and farther forward.
Just having knowledge of everything going on.
Yeah.
She watches a lot of soccer too, so I think that can play into it. You know, some of these girls you'll talk to and they don't watch it as much. They just like playing, but I think when you watch it as well, it gives you that just kind of extra, that kind of objective view of the game. Free kick here in the midfield for Warner Pacific.
They're going to work it up from that far side wing.
Kim passes it to Gonzalez. Ball goes out for a Red Hawk throw-in.
Absolutely dropped was Litzy Gonzalez, but
the referee did not like that, and he blows his whistle for a foul. There was definitely some intent to throw her down to the ground there, but shoulder to shoulder often would be called fair play.
And she's been all over the field too, which already, I should say all over the field on the other half, but she's been up and down, kicking different passes away from the Redhawks, and
absolutely
right there it looks like it was just kind of a
frustration play, you think?
Yeah, some sort of a frustration play. Not necessarily blatantly intentional, but just a little bit more aggressive, right, knowing her style of play. This one's sent toward the goal and headed away.
Jimenez. Taylor Brooks going for that, not getting it.
It was a great touch there, but just unable to come to fruition.
Bolden heads that out
For the
Running
Knights.
for Warner Pacific. Warner Pacific definitely started out more in the Red Hawk half. Seems like Simpson's trying to go on the counter when they can.
And here comes a goal kick for Van Delfsen. She'll just send it to this close side wing to Jimenez. The Red Hawks work it up the field, trying to get on the attacking side. Almost intercepted there from Abundas.
Dangerous pass that. Sakura.
And sent out of bounds on that far side for a Simpson throw-in. And booted away by...
Powerful. Sakura comes back and gets it. Puts it out for a throw-in. Safe play. Didn't want to take any chances there.
The Red Hawks had a great chance to work it up the field, but just a great read by, I believe that was number 11 of Warner Pacific. Sorry, 12.
Offside.
Lot going on already over there on that far side.
But that was offside off a throw-in, am I wrong?
I believe so, yeah.
Because I might be mistaken, but I didn't think you could be offside from a throw-in.
Well, I mean, you learn something new every day. I'm still new to soccer. I don't know if that's evident to anyone tuning in, but
Oh, I think it is, Jacob.
I did grow up watching soccer, but not to the level that you did, I'm sure. Big Tottenham fan. The most soccer I've watched has actually been here at Simpson, probably. The men's and women's games. Both as looking to cross here is tag, but
A very ambitious shot there. But showing her intent, not being afraid to shoot early on, getting a shot on goal there.
yeah, it keeps Jones honest there in front of the net. Now Warner Pacific works it up the field.
Quick passing there.
Yeah, some tiki-taka.
Yeah, some tiki-taka, very good.
Very, very fun style of soccer.
Oh, and a great pass there.
Oh, and then
Litzy Munoz can't get it.
almost got around Kelsey Corden. Almost was able to cross it back toward the back post, but that was a great leading pass. But just even better defense by the Knights. Will be a corner kick for the Red Hawks. See if they can get something in the net here. It'll be Nadia Santiago with the kick, looking toward the box. Sends it toward the back post.
Good
and
corner, just
snatched by the goalie, Jones.
too close to her there. Good corner, though. Definitely putting pressure on the keeper.
That was a beautiful snag by the keeper, who's only 5'7", but didn't even have to get up for that. But it was a great corner kick by Nadia Santiago. And like you said, Ryan, not afraid to shoot it on goal and keep the goalie honest. We've already seen a couple of shots on goal now for the Red Hawks.
Which is, it's kind of what you need to do in a game where, I mean, early on Warner Pacific had been going forward more, although we do have Simpson going forward now. That's thwarted away. Ooh. Definitely got the ball there, but seemed to kind of kick her knee out a little. That could sting if you get that to your quad.
Yeah, that does not sound fun at all.
No, seems to be fine up and walking though. But yeah, sometimes you just, you want to, you want to shoot when you have the best chance to score. But there are times in a game when you just want to, like you said, keep the keeper honest.
Now the Red Hawks working in the attacking zone, sends it toward the goal right at the 18-yard line. 18-yard box, sorry, not football.
Wow, and Chloe again with frustrated after that shot, visibly. Once again, going for a long-range shot, not successfully.
Just muffed it a little bit. Now a goal kick by Jones. As the Knights get set. Working from that far side corner.
High press by Simpson already. Not giving them an inch. Only one player on their own half, which can make these counters possible, but thwarted well by Simpson. Very high press there off the keeper passes in. Players were right there. Even now, look at this.
Now take again, just a bit high.
Field goal, good. Yeah, she seems to be the one. She seems to have that little bit in her between her teeth. She's looking to score today.
Yeah, she's not afraid to send it toward the goal, and she's had a couple open looks. Eventually, like we talked about in the men's home opener, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so you got to keep shooting them and see what can happen. Just try and get it in there. This one's sent to this.
Looking for space, just flies over. Brooks picks it up.
Now sent towards the goal. Chloe Tag again, looking to cross toward the back post, but picked up by the keeper.
Visibly frustrated again there, Chloe Tag, possibly just with her off foot there, with her left foot, but had to take it. That was a real chance there for Simpson.
Just no help on that.
No help, but just you just wonder if she could have cut in and had a more powerful shot with her right foot. But that was very, very well played there by the striker. Playing in kind of a deeper position, as you can see, walking here in the middle. But definitely the one that, like I said, has that bit between her teeth, has every shot on goal. I'd say she has every shot for Simpson, all four of them.
She's already been busy, and we're just about 17 minutes into this game, which is a good sign for Simpson. Again, Tag eventually, one will get into the net as long as she keeps shooting. Now Gonzalez takes this one away. Goes out of bounds, be a throw-in for the Knights.
A baby nearby is obviously not happy with the show that's been put on so far.
And hopefully, Tag turns that one over. Looks like she was
okay, and a chance here
looking
now
for Brooks. Slide tackle from Jimenez.
Jasmine Bates lays that off to Abundis.
And again, the
Abundis back to Jaloff, and then back to goalie Jones.
The great defense by the Redhawks, just
absolutely just
pressing hard.
Obviously intent on doing that today. And Warner Pacific, like I said, they seem to be bringing the ball up forward more, but they haven't had, I don't believe they've had any shots, no work for Iris Van Dalsen to do yet today.
Yeah, we haven't seen Van Dalsen getting busy yet. It's Munoz battling on that far side, looking for some help, sends it toward the middle.
Good play there.
There's Jones again.
Putting that ball way too close to the goalie again. I do wonder for a team like Warner Pacific if they're aware that Iris Van Dalsen's not a starting goalkeeper normally, because if I was coming onto a pitch and knew that, I feel like you'd be testing the goalie a lot more, just trying to get shots off. So whether the Simpson defense is just so good they're not able to, or whether they just don't know that's the question.
And it could be, too, that they just assume Van Dalsen's been playing goalie her whole life.
She looks like it.
She does look like it. She's been directing the Red Hawk squad this whole match, being pretty vocal, which is, again, what you want from your keeper.
Absolutely. And Litzy Munoz there blocking off the ball, letting it go out for a corner. Simpson with yet another corner. Second of the game.
Will be Stransberry over there. Off of Stransberry. Warner Pacific trying to get it away. Now Gonzalez taking it up the field on the far side and intercepted by
Rachel Sequeira. Very good. Definitely a little outside of the boot pass there, trying to get it to crawl in. And then that goes out for a Simpson throw-in. Just not being able to link up that final pass. Kind of what Simpson did in the first man's game so far. Warner Pacific have had that problem in this game. Simpson's home opener right now. We'll see if they're able to link it up later on in the game.
working hard over there trying to get that ball with Stransberry. Boxing out a little bit.
Well, great effort, but good defense there by Warner Pacific's 24. Jaloff, who seems to be limping a little after that.
And getting knocked down was Kaya Gramps of the Knights.
When the momentum's swinging against you, a foul like this can just slow down the game and give Warner Pacific time to recenter themselves.
And something to note here early on, again, just a little over 20 minutes into this match now. Simpson has 5 fouls to Warner Pacific's 1. This one's kicked away out of bounds. Be a throw in for the Knights. Here's a throw in from Kaylin Kim of Warner Pacific. And booted away by Jimenez.
Little header there coming off both heads.
Couple of players on the pitch right there and quickly got up. Great effort from both Warner Pacific and Simpson on the headers there from the great kick from Jimenez sent toward middle of the field. The Redhawks work it up the field now from that far side. Looking for tag, but intercepted. Now looking toward the goal, leading pass, poked away. Off goal now, Iris fighting for it and
very good
gets sent out of bounds. And there it is, a almost veteran presence from the keeper position, and you just would not even be able to tell that she hasn't really played keeper that much.
Just doing what has to be done, coming out and booting it away.
And there was that speed as well that we've seen in past years. I mean, she was step for step with one of the strikers for Warner Pacific. It's a great job by Van Delfsen. Here's a throw in, sent toward the box.
Bolden defending it well, but it falls to Warner Pacific.
Looking for the cross there, and
Gonzalez
just a little bit
after it.
Out of reach.
She has a chance to put a cross in here again.
She can get around the defense of the Redhawks. Great ball control there. Now sent towards the goal, but way overhead. Be a goal kick for Van Delfsen.
Speaking of field goals, Jacob, football starting this weekend?
Yes, sir. Football tomorrow night at 7 p.m. We have a JV game. It'll basically be an exhibition game. Doesn't count toward the Redhawks record. They opened up the season last night against Southern Oregon, the second inaugural season, the second season of this brand new program, just beginning in the last 3 years. As a trio of Redhawks and Knights respectively battling for that as it goes out of bounds.
I like that trying to get quick on transition there, throwing it to Reyna. Just being thwarted away by Simpson's defense.
Now that Simpson has a football team, we can't refer to this as football, even though
right.
I am American and it's technically soccer to me. I will still call it football, but now we're going to confuse people if we call this football.
100%. So in Ireland we call it soccer as well, actually, because we have a sport called Gaelic football, which is a football played with the hands and with field goal posts and everything.
As number 14, Kaya Gramps, completely almost whiffed on that kick. She had a shot toward the far side post, but just way wide left. Yeah, Gaelic football is fun to watch.
It is, and then another Irish sport, hurling. It's almost a sort of lacrosse-style sport, known as the fastest game played on grass.
I got to dive more into Irish sports. Those sound fun.
You should.
There's Taylor Brooks working, trying to get it across midfield and into the attacking zone, but intercepted by Genesis Cortez. Warner Pacific sends it to this
Bundy's with it now.
near side.
pressure by Jimenez. Great turn there by Jasmine Bates.
Tay getting tripped up. Looking for the call, doesn't get it. Battling with Cortez. She kind of got tossed at the ground.
Corner, I believe.
Yeah, Munoz saying it was a corner, pointed toward the corner. And
we have a substitution here coming in.
it will be
Haley Allen, I believe.
Yeah, and then Nadia Santiago will take the corner.
In that 103-degree weather, we saw a lot of substitutions early in the men's game. This only the first of the game right now.
Tay came out of the box, and now this shot just a bit wide left. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Jones.
I wonder if that was a shot attempt or an attempt at a cross in there in the box.
Looked like it might have been for a cross with the goalie Giovanni Jones all the way shifted over toward the close side post, but
correct.
Who knows what they were looking for there after Tay came out of the box to send it back. A little bit of a flea flicker move almost. And wanted to send it toward the goal. Now Simpson still working the attacking zone.
Wow, powerful throw that. Goes out for a goal kick, but that was one of the more powerful throws I've seen here.
Yeah, just a little bit too far over the head of Munoz out there.
Yeah, Jones had the chance there to pass it over here to Abundis, who seems to be wide open in the middle here. Shouts from the players to play quicker. And that ball kept in there by Abundis.
And tossed to the ground.
And Jasmine
Taylor
Bates
Brooks
with it. That ball seems to go out there.
That ball curved back inbounds after it kind of flirted with the out of bounds line. It'll be a throw in for Warner Pacific after the head ref called it out.
Interesting ball control there by Gemma Granados, thwarting it up in the air. Now Rachel Sakura with it on the right side of the field.
And Warner Pacific has not spent a lot of time in the attacking zone in the last, I'd say 10, 15 minutes or so. It's been a lot of Simpson just keeping the pressure on.
And obviously fresh legs there, Haley Allen running in there, putting pressure on, grabbing and retrieving the ball now for a throw-in. Great pressure.
Ooh, off the face right there after the blocked kick. That'll sting. Now it's sent toward midfield. On the attack is Warner Pacific, but stifled quickly by Bolden.
Haley Allen putting the pressure on. We're in the thick of things now early on. Bolden passes that out, but it falls to Warner Pacific's. But Chloe Tague in the right place. Taylor Brooks again making herself open here on the left side, and she does get the ball. And that's not the best pass now into midfield. And a chance here for Warner Pacific to break, but warded by Jimenez.
Great job by Jimenez to get there and poke it away. Jimenez and Bolden have done a great job defending thus far.
They have.
Stifled a few fast breaks.
Chance out a little 1-2 there with Tague and Brooks, but Tague turns it around and moves the ball over to the right side of the pitch.
Sent toward Munoz there, sends it on the far side to
Haley Allen down the edge. She crosses it straight into Jones. A lot of crosses by Simpson, just being too close to Jones and easily picked up there by the keeper. referee having a word here.
I'm not sure exactly what happened.
I believe the referee thinks he's calling a free kick now for Simpson on the edge of the box.
They have a huge shot at getting a goal here. And now Warner Pacific's going to...
Is that inside the box? It looks like an indirect.
That is right inside the box, right inside that 18-yard line.
Inside that 18 would be a penalty. I wonder what happened here. I wonder if the goalkeeper. Well, I wonder. Well, a PK with a wall. So it's definitely a free kick. I wonder if the goalkeeper kept the ball in her hands for a little too long and walked outside that 18-yard box.
That might be what it was. It was just, especially if it's right there, a shot on goal here, stifled by Jones, goes overhead and into the net.
Simpson University.
There it is, the first goal of the 2025 season for,
I believe it was number 14.
The Redhawks.
Kia Gramps from Washington State. Oh, my bad.
Nadia Santiago for the Redhawks.
Santiago. I was looking at the incorrect roster there.
That's why I marked my Simpson roster in red, because I did the same thing about three times already. Yeah, it was Nadia Santiago with the goal.
A very, very curious decision there by the referee to give a free kick there. I wonder what that was. I'm sure we'll have more explanation for you once we find out more.
It might have been that the goalie wandered outside the box, like you were saying, Ryan, with the just holding on to the ball too long.
That's what I'm thinking. But it seemed like they took that kick from inside the box. Could be an indirect free kick, indirect penalty. Very curious. But Simpson seemed to be playing with momentum right now, as that ball is put in front. But Jasmine Bates gets that back to the goalkeeper, although that seems like a pass back, which doesn't seem like you can put that in your hands then. But
that was a great leading pass by Munoz to Grabiola, but just unable to get around it and send it right toward the keeper. Almost had a quick 1-2 punch.
That goal too, the goalkeeper was on it, got her body to it, but the shot's just too powerful. It just rolled over her. Another good shot here for Simpson to put some pressure here on Jones.
And it's Santiago with the free kick.
Haley Allen calling for it on that right side.
This one's sent towards the goal. Little chip shot with the header back toward the back post and corralled by the goalie. Jones wandering outside the...
Taylor Brooks really running there. Puts enough pressure on Grabiola there. Ball gets to Jimenez. Jimenez into Santiago. Santiago finds Sakura, who looks for Allen on this. Oh, Allen, she was running and stopped running, but she gets to that very well. I think trying to play it off her and getting a corner out of it, but the Warner Pacific defense just jumps out the way, and now they have it in transition.
It's a 3-on-5 and easily poked away by the Redhawks.
You'll see that a lot in corners when players don't feel like they have anywhere to go. They just try to kick it off the defense and get a corner out of it. So when the defense can jump out of the way of that or intercept that, it's always a high IQ play.
Yeah, nothing like a free corner to see if you can get another goal. Now throw in from the Knights. And sent out of bounds by Sakura. Working it back toward midfield as they center it.
That hit the referee, so the referee's going to give probably a referee drop ball here to Simpson. I wonder that wasn't for Warner Pacific. This is what happens when the referee just gets in the way of the game. They'll just drop it where it hit him, and they'll play on.
Munoz on the turn, sending it.
Ooh, to Haley Allen. A great idea there, but wow.
Unable to get anything out of it.
Number 16 for Warner Pacific.
I believe so.
So that must have been
Isabel Unger. Here's a throw in from Simpson, headed away. It was intended to go to Litzy Munoz right outside the 18-yard box. Now toward Graviola. Graviola trying to get to it, but it gets kicked out of bounds. It'll be another Simpson throw in on that far side near the corner.
And Simpson University keeping the pressure on here. Seems like we're getting a... It looks like Alexa Baez coming in and Graviola coming off. Baez, the junior transfer from Reedley Community College.
Out of Porterville, California. Warner Pacific will look to work it back up the pitch. Gets sent toward midfield, but Simpson just
there by Sakura.
Doing a great job of keeping it in the attacking zone. As Munoz chases this one down, but it goes out of bounds and toward the tiny goals over there.
Almost throws it on herself, yeah.
He almost got clotheslined by the... I'm not sure if those are the kids' goals or if it's the just practice ones, but
I think they can be used as both, but you do see children on those a lot. They'll play on half pitches or quarter pitches. Here's a chance now for Warner Pacific as he puts that through.
Great leading pass to
Emily
Robinette. One-on-one towards the goal, and Van Delfsen on a hop smothers it. What a save by Van Delfsen. That ball was curving down and
always
able to get on top of it.
Always a difficult one to deal with, but as a striker, you're never happy when the shot goes straight at the goalkeeper.
Well, as someone who knows a lot about baseball, seeing the spin on that ball, holy cow, that's tough to read.
What would that be called? A curveball, fastball?
Yeah, that looked more like a slider.
A slider.
Where it's a little 45-degree kind of drop to the ball as it spins.
The only baseball I know is Wii baseball. Although I do hear what is it? The Giants bet the Cubs 3-0.
Yeah.
Or am I looking at that wrong?
I believe so. Here's a leading pass to Tag, battling for it, but kicked out of the box by Jones.
Comes out.
Actually, I don't know who the Giants are playing right now. I know they did beat the Cubs.
That could be a while ago.
A couple days ago.
Sometimes my TV likes to show me old reruns.
I'm an A's fan, so I don't pay too much attention to the Giants.
That's true. I hope I didn't offend you with that.
Oh, no, definitely not. Being an A's fan, it's talked about it a lot on air, actually, because of the amount of baseball games I've called, but you hear a lot of I don't know what the soccer equivalent of being an A's fan would be, but if there's a soccer club that has bad ownership and move their soccer club at all, that would be the A's, but with really loyal fans. So
see, the problem with soccer is if a city tried to move their soccer club, there would be riots.
Yeah.
There's plenty of bad ownership though, but I won't get started about that. But yeah, moving around, you don't see it too often.
Yeah, I took a class, Soccer and Politics, with Dr. Brasher, and learned a lot about soccer, a lot about global politics, but also different soccer wars and hooliganism surrounding global soccer. Very interesting stuff. Makes me appreciate soccer even more. This one sits towards the goal, back post, and Jones diving for it, full extension. I believe she poked it out of bounds.
For a goal kick. I think it came off Brooks.
Yeah, actually,
Great effort. Simpson really on the front foot here.
Great effort by Brooks trying to get to it, and then a little check-in with the goalie Jones after they collided and hit the pitch. This one's
there's definitely a lot of hooliganism in soccer, a lot of ultras pages where fans will hash it out amongst themselves before the teams hash it out. I don't think we'll be seeing that here anytime soon, will we, Jacob?
No, probably not. We got some loyal fans here, but not like that.
Great interception there by Rachel Sakura.
Which is the appeal of, I think, global soccer is the passion from fans, which is why fans like, even the Raiders in terms of American football, get a lot of respect because of the passion of the fans. A's fans are very much just like that, very similar to soccer. And now the Oakland Roots soccer club down in the Bay Area playing their kind of some A's fans adopted that soccer team, and so they have those passionate fans.
Is that the last remaining team in Oakland?
Yeah, that is the last remaining professional team in Oakland, which is the Raiders, Warriors, and A's all leaving, but even the Roots, I believe, are step below MLS.
I was talking to I believe an A's fan, and he had a season ticket, so he was heartbroken about it too, but he says he's definitely going to make his way out to Vegas. Now the linesman called this offside, but the referee's letting play go on.
And a great save diving to her left by Jones after it was sent toward the far side post by, not actually sure who that was. I didn't catch the number, but great shot on goal.
The linesman had his flag up for quite a while there, but the referee didn't see it and allowed play to go on. Finally calling that offside, though. Santiago there.
Chasing it down is Brooks.
Taylor Brooks has been busy in this half. Definitely had her hands full. Seems like every time she's on the ball, there's two Warner Pacific defenders right on top of her.
Yeah, she's really been all over the place on this close side. And back to the Oakland Roots thing, a step below MLS. Another soccer club a step below MLS that plays in the same, I don't know what it's called in soccer terms, bracket, league, level, whatever you want to call it, is the Sac Republic, which Connor Sutton, who helps us out on the broadcasting side of things and marketing side of things here with Simpson, actually works for. He's the MC, the voice of their stadium down there in Sacramento. So it's sent back to Van Delfsen as they work up the field.
Yeah, just finding that space. Only about 3 minutes left in this half. And Simpson will be very, very pleased with how they played this first half, and I'm sure their coach will have nothing but good things to say.
They're up by 1-0 as they work slowly in their half, but no pressure on them. And also, Litzy Munoz was subbed out for Claire Brown, who was just working against Kelsey Corden over there.
Wow, very good play there in tight space there by Reina. That ball goes out for, I believe, a goal kick. Just a little bit of a shank there with that cross. Iris happy to just kind of walk it in, kind of happy to give her players a breather. She hasn't had too much to do today, so I doubt she's the one that needs the breather.
Yeah, she's only had to deal with 2 shots on goal. She's got 1 save.
Jimenez looking for Bolden. Bolden to Sakura. We'll see what the ambition of Simpson is, if they're happy to just rest at this 1-0 lead, or if they want to maybe see if they can get another one before halftime with just under 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Maybe with time winding down, they'll see if they can catch Warner Pacific in transition at all and get past them and see if they can catch a breakaway.
Reina with it in the middle, passes it out to Robinette. Robinette passes it out to Jasmine Bates.
Getting right past Brooks.
Makes that look
Slide
easy.
tackle out of bounds.
Great tackle there by Jimenez. Wow, and it came off of Bates on the tackle, so one of the tackles of the game, in my opinion, there.
That was actually surprising. I thought it was going to be a Warner Pacific.
Yeah, so she tackled it off of Bates, and it went through her. Painful collision there by Claire Brown.
Naya Jaloff down on the ground for a second.
1 minute.
Sending this one away is Corden, sent toward just outside the box, but headed away, and Simpson working that across midfield.
Haley Allen with it now. A little bit of pressure there by Warner Pacific, and the thing you don't want to do if you're Simpson is get complacent here with your lead. Although Claire Brown has it here, will she put it into the box?
Looking to cross, but nothing there. Gets tapped.
Not happy with that. that is a thing when if you're trying to chase that second goal, you can leave yourself susceptible to a counter, and the disaster would be 1-1 at halftime. But with 15 seconds to go, Warner Pacific would need to act quick.
Now time winds down as we head to the half here. Warner Pacific trying to get past the Red Hawk defense, was poked away and everything stifled. The Red Hawks lead this one by a score of 1-0. We'll have a 15-minute halftime break. And Ryan, what have you seen in the first half that you want to also see in the second half from this Red Hawk offense?
I think Simpson were great. I think the quick passing, not too many high balls, which I like. That goal was quite curious. I'd love to know more about what the referee's decision was that led up to that. But just closing down Warner Pacific as soon as they get the ball. I feel like Warner Pacific's trying to do the same thing, but Simpson just seemed that little bit too quick for them so far in this first half, with Van Dalfsen in the back not having too much to do so far. Simpsons, I think in that home opener we were talking about OIT's men's defense being 6'5" and 6'2", and it seems here in the back for Simpson we have some pretty tall girls as well that are just holding down the four in Bolden and Jimenez. And we'll see if they can keep this up in the second half, because that was, in my opinion, one of the better halves of football I've seen from Simpson women's football in the 3 years I've been here. So let's hope they can keep that up for the second half.
Yeah, it was great defense from Bolden, Brooks, and who's the other player you said?
Jimenez.
Jimenez, yeah. All three of those players doing a great job of keeping the ball out of the attacking zone, and it led to some Red Hawk offense. They're up by a score of 1-0 as we head to break here, and we'll be back in a little under 14 minutes with the second half of Warner Pacific University here facing off against the Simpson University Red Hawks from the Reading Soccer Park here in Redding, California, on a morning match between the Knights and the Red Hawks. We'll be right back after this. Hello, fans, and welcome back to the Reading Soccer Park here in Reading, California. I'm Jacob Green, joined by Ryan Gavin. It's great to have you with us for this morning match between Warner Pacific and your Simpson University Redhawks, who are up by a score of 1-0. Looking to tack on more in this final 45 minutes here in the second half in the home opener for the 2025 campaign. So we get ready to get back underway here.
Just waiting on the referee's signal, I take it. Maria Bolden's moved quite far up here.
We saw some great defense in the first half, and hopefully that carries over more here. Van Dalfsen in the goal has not been super busy, and that's always a good sign of how good your defense is.
One thing to know, a goalkeeper switch for Warner Pacific University. Looks like their number 1, Jenna Sosa, has come in. Or, my bad, Kate Pomeranki.
Yeah, Pomeranki. That's a fun name. That's a fun name as a keeper.
That is a good name. Our bench is getting hype off the get-go. Love to see it. Chloe Tague playing down the left side here.
Back in the attacking zone for Simpson. Tague doing some work. Gets past the slide tackle almost.
Great tackle there. She's kind of limping. This 24.
Naya Jaloff.
Jaloff has been limping around a little bit.
Now on that far side, sent toward the goal, back post. What a save by Pomeranki.
That was not a bad effort at all from back there.
Climbing the ladder.
Claire Brown showing intent there from the get-go. Things you love to see.
Standing at 5'9". Now Warner Pacific looking to cross toward the goal, but just wide left.
First corner of the game, is it, for Warner Pacific here?
I believe that is the first corner of the game. Van Dalfsen barking some orders at her defense, showing that leadership. Now from the corner, looking to cross, and it's headed away by
Haley Allen, it looks like.
It was Haley Allen, number 23, right there in the box. Here's a throw in from Warner Pacific on that far side and intercepted by number 3, Linda Jimenez, who's also been pretty busy. Tague looking for some help.
That goes forward.
Gives it to Claire Brown, but it goes past her, just a little bit out of her reach.
Oh, and Taylor Brooks takes it over, and that falls to Claire Brown. Still with Claire Brown. Alexa Baez has it now. Goes
trying to spread out.
Stansbury passes it out to Haley Allen. Ooh.
Lots of contact from Gonzalez there.
Strong body there by Haley Allen. Gonzalez looking for someone to get a ball off to. Bolden takes that. Gonzalez back with it. That pass goes forward into Kia Gramps.
Great leading pass. And Van Delfsen with a slide tackle.
Iris really showing her footballing abilities, going in with the feet there.
Now Kim with the throw in for Warner Pacific. Van Delfsen has hopped out of the goal a couple times just to keep Warner Pacific on their heels.
Haley Allen here throwing it in. Go with a long throw.
Over the head of Claire Brown.
Malia Bolden gets it out, and it comes out here.
Off the broadcast table. Getting involved again. Second game in a row.
MVP. Kim throws it in. Sakura headers it out. It falls to Brown, and Brown goes over the heads. That was not far off being on offside, but it's not.
Take fighting for it in front of
and
goal.
Almost wins it, but does not. Haley Allen here. It seemed like a little hustle. Could have kept that in, but she lets it go out as the offense resets.
Definitely would have had to slide to keep that in.
Throws it into Claire Brown. Claire Brown has it now. Really good turn. Baez loses it here in the middle, losing it in a dangerous position as Kelsey Cordone passes it up forward.
And Bolden takes it away.
Sakura now.
One of these days I'm going to get a header mixed in while we're live on the air and see if I can get it involved a little bit more, you know.
See if you can just
with the headset on and everything.
Keep it up a few times.
Yeah, we'll play a little numbers. See who can juggle the best. Here's a throw in from Kim into the attacking zone, but
she whiffs it. A little smile on her face there. She whiffs that, but it falls to Simpson regardless.
Yeah, Santiago to Bolden, and then back over to Jimenez. They work it from this left side of the field. Now Santiago looking.
Tries to go over the head and does, and Claire Brown has it now. Oh, could have gone
looking
in there into the box. Instead
goes
crosses
toward the goal.
it.
No one there on the back post. And it's kicked away by Warner Pacific. Might have been out of bounds already.
Protest there with Taylor Brooks and Chloe Take asking for a corner kick, but not getting it.
That was a great job by Claire Brown to look toward the back post, but just no one could get there in time.
Indeed.
This one caroms around.
Ooh. Just a very tall presence is there, Chloe Tague and Claire Brown up front. Always a funny thing to do, switching goalies at half. I wonder what the reason for that is. If Warner Pacific are still trying to figure out starting goalie, or Haley Allen here with it on the side.
Little quick touch from Brown went to Haley Allen, but nothing really able to come from it. Here's a throw in from Allen. Brown to her right. She's going to go toward the box where Alexa Baez is before it gets kicked away.
Substitutions here for Warner Pacific. Number 24, Nia Jaloff, comes off. In for her, that looks like number
8, Gwyn Williford, I believe. That's where that 20/20 vision comes into play.
6.
Number 6, Jordan McLeod. McLeod. Pronunciation guide coming in clutch right there. Simpson working it, trying to get back on the attack. Bolden sends it back to Van Dalfsen, who's going to kick it away. Now it goes to Tag, who's going to send a leading pass. Some backspin. Claire Brown now back to Haley Allen looking toward the goal, trying to give Brown a leading pass, and corralled by the goalie Pomeranke. They're on that close side post, trying to get it toward the back post, but Brown unable to get around it on the pass from Haley Allen.
A funny pass there by Haley, kind of giving it to Clara, saying you do the work, but unable to do so with good defending there by Warner Pacific.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of miscommunication. Kind of just took too long to get the shot off. They would have, if Haley Allen would have just gone for it, she might have had a better chance at a goal, but wanted to give a shot to Claire Brown, who might just have a little bit more power, better angle.
It's always good to see, though, when a player has trust in their teammates.
This one's kicked toward the corner, out of bounds. The slide tackle by McLeod, who just checked in moments ago on Claire Brown.
Taylor Brooks taking her first little time off here at the start of the second half.
Now Gonzalez
going around very well. Just frustrated, not a lot of help for Gonzalez here on the wing.
Now the throw in from Kim. Yeah, Gonzalez with really zero help. She was looking, just had to take it up the sideline as this one's not quite
some
staying in bounds.
Friendly banter there between Allen and Gonzalez. Always good to see.
Throw in, and it goes off Warner Pacific.
It brings Simpson up a little bit up the field. First down.
There we go, mixing some more sports metaphors. Some great, not even home field advantage, just advantage in the field, I should say, or on the pitch. This one's sent toward the far side.
Great ball in, just
unable to cross.
Doesn't fall perfectly on the bounce there. The wind getting up here a little bit as it starts gusting. Just doesn't seem to be a whole lot of resistance from Warner Pacific so far. Simpson just seems to be.
Goalie coming all the way out. The goal's completely empty. And poked out of bounds by Warner Pacific. They stifled that.
Haley Allen right in front of goal there, wide open. Would have been hoping on slightly more proactive thinking there by Chloe Take, but a corner will do.
Now corner kick for Simpson as they stack up in the box.
Taken short to Chloe, who then takes it out.
There's that little flea flicker play. There's a chip shot toward the box. A header up, but it doesn't go toward the goal.
It's going to go out for a Simpson throw, I believe, once again. Just relentless pressure here by Simpson. How long will Warner Pacific be able to put up with it?
Claire Brown whiffing on that header. Looked like she was pulled down as she went to jump for it by one of the Warner Pacific players.
Nadia Santiago here tries to get it to Haley Allen and does, but that is called offside there. Haley Allen just out of position there. Time for Warner Pacific here to maybe reset. At 1-0 down, you'd be expecting them to be the ones pressing more. So Simpson being the ones with the press doesn't look great for Warner Pacific so far. Pomeranke passed it out, and it's intercepted by Santiago right away. Chloe Teague with it. As quickly as they got it, they gave it back. Warner Pacific and Simpson back on the run. Haley Allen down the right side.
Looking to cross toward the front post, and on a hop, the goalie Pomeranke with the save.
Another one of those crosses that just doesn't. Oh, she seems to have gotten clipped on her ankle there by Baez. Didn't seem to be cynical. Seemed to be Baez just going for the ball and just clipping her ankle on the way up.
She's going to take a second to stretch this one out. So we get some Cal Fire planes going right across the skyline here to Reading Soccer Park. Going to help that fire out up by Trinity, I believe, from those lightning strikes we've had in the past couple weeks.
Seems that Gemma Granados is in quite a bit of pain right now after getting
We're going to get a little bit of a hydration break of sorts
Always.
with the injury going.
Always welcome for these players, and I believe especially Warner Pacific, as they've just been under relentless pressure in the first 15 minutes of this half.
It's really almost been like Simpson's been on the power play, to again mix sports metaphors with hockey in this case, but where Simpson's just in the attacking zone the whole time pretty much, except for a handful of times here or there. But apart from the first 10 minutes of the match, Warner Pacific has not really spent any time in the attacking zone. It's been pretty much all Simpson on the attack, which again just shows the capabilities of this Red Hawk offense.
Right.
And the defense as well. The defense has done a great job of holding things down on that back end, and Van Dalfsen in goal has not been real busy at all.
Right, and Simpson's playing so much offense, even one of their star forwards is in goals. Stansbury, I believe, with it in the middle of the pitch. To Bolden. Bolden, wow, or sorry. Santiago just weaving her way through two players effortlessly there.
And picked up by Pomeranki.
Picks it up. That was some great play there by Nadia Santiago there in the middle of the field. The pitch, excuse me. I'm becoming American.
Yeah, I've been very careful to call it the pitch, not the field.
Yeah.
I've got the court, the field, and the pitch. I got to make sure my vernacular is correct, depending on what sport I'm calling.
You wouldn't call it the diamond?
No, I never refer to baseball as a diamond. Actually, that's not necessarily true, but I do rarely. Depends. A game so fine it's played on a diamond. That's
Oh yeah.
That's the saying. Great ball control there from
Oh wow, but
Kaylin
Kim just lets it go, and Claire Brown tries to get that up to Chloe Tague, but just not getting the curl on that.
Almost a complete breakaway. It was about to be a one-on-one, but just too strong of a pass from Claire Brown as this one's sent away by Pomeranki onto the other half. Some great defense here again from the Redhawks. Warner Pacific fighting for every yard on that
Warner
pitch.
Pacific coming up forward here. Oh, and that hits the side netting as the Warner Pacific striker seems to clatter into Iris Van Dalfsen.
Yeah, Kelsey Gordon down on the pitch. Hopefully she's all right. Van Dalfsen coming all the way out of goal to try and stop that, and somehow the ball ended up wide right and hit the side of the netting, which had me fooled for a second. I thought it ended up in there somehow.
Did look like that's potentially Warner Pacific's biggest chance of the game, but not ending up in goal is a relief for the Simpson University backline, and in fact for the whole team.
That will be a goal kick for Van Dalfsen.
In the meantime, Bundes has been taken off for Grace Mayhew. The referee going over to talk to the linesman.
They're going to have a chat about what transpired right there.
Wonder if it's a disagreement or just getting on the same page about something.
Do you think this could result in some sort of penalty kick or free kick?
I don't think so. It doesn't seem like they're... I could not tell you what that was about, Jacob, but...
Well, we get back underway after the break in the action. And they're going to redo that.
Done with the weight on his whistle.
Just a little too quick on the draw. Van Dalfsen sends it to the far side wing.
Jimenez and Warner Pacific pick it up. Warner Pacific getting a little bit more ball time up into Simpson's half as that shot goes wide as well.
Wide right again for the Knights.
Still no goals coming from open play. The lone Simpson goal coming from a set piece right outside the box in that first half. As it's still 1-0.
Goes off of Gonzalez for the Simpson throw-in. Seeing it.
Lily Allen throws that to Nobody on the Simpson roster, but Kim picks it up.
It's going to go over Brown's.
Santiago punts that outside.
Over Brown's head and out of bounds. Sophie McKenzie has checked in for Chloe Tagg.
Sophie, a very speedy player, obviously looking for some speed down that wing.
Giving Tagg a rest.
Yeah, the attacking line of Taylor Brooks and Chloe Tagg have been busy today, so some much-needed rest pop potentially. Especially as it does start warming up as the day goes on. Almost midday here.
So this one goes to Haley Allen on this close side wing, trying to get around Gonzalez, looking for the cross, sent toward the goal and kicked away by Jordan McLeod.
Oh, and that seems, yeah, well called by the referee. Just a late hit there on Rachel Sequeira. Haley Allen, she got right past Gonzalez and just, it seems like she didn't put her head up, didn't look for the pass, and just decided to put it in the box and hope someone was there. Definitely something to look out for.
Will be Santiago with the free kick. See if she looks toward the goal here. She's got a little bit of room on the left side, the far side post.
Tries to cross that in. Not far enough in front of anyone to get on the head, and Warner Pacific seem to have a chance to break away here.
But it's a 1-on-3 plus the goalie.
Kia Grams runs forward. Yeah, Simpson did a good job in getting back there.
Some great speed.
Iris Van Dawson picks it up and lays down on it. Seems a little early to be laying down on the ball in moments like this, but I suppose we'll take every second we can get.
Better to get into the habit now, I guess, just in case. Simpson trying to work it slowly back up the field.
Wow, and this pass is just taken in the middle of the pitch here. And that goes wide on the right side again.
Another wide right. That's the third in a row, I believe.
I wonder if Iris is just positioning herself in a good position to force that shot out. Seems like it's gone out for a corner here, so that's a save by Iris Van Dawson. Although, of course, if we are going to pronounce it the correct way, it would be Iris Van Dawson.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that right off the cuff.
Little
Van Dawson. Iris.
Very good.
Can't quite do it. Spanish was a while ago.
Hey,
when I took Spanish. Had
It's
to roll my
also
R's all the time.
It's also a different kind of roll because every time I try Spanish, people tell me I do it wrong, so I gave up.
Rolling my R's is not something I've had to do in a while, though.
If that was indeed a save by Iris, though, that was a really good save there, especially when it's been pretty quiet for her all game. Having to wake up and make saves like this is not always the easiest thing to do.
And again, hopping out of the goal a lot of the time and just putting the pressure on Warner Pacific's strikers. McKenzie heads this one away. But it goes out of bounds. Be a throw in for Simpson again. I gotta get better on the pronunciation of Van Dalfsen. Try and get my my Dutch accent going.
Dutch, yeah. Even I don't say it right just because.
Been in America too long.
Being here too long, man.
We speak improperly about with a lot of things, actually, of just not pronouncing things correctly.
Hey, you guys do it with confidence, though.
Yeah, we do. It's that California accent.
Right.
Not pronouncing my T's.
Water.
Now on that far side, just surrounded by.
Hilly Allen moved her way over to that left side, yeah.
Now McKenzie
Then on the right side for Simpson, it seems we have Sunshine Daanda playing now. So it seems like they've switched positions because I believe Sunshine Daanda was playing on the left side. Iris van Dalsen shouting at our players to go for a rebound. Obviously asking our players to just have active feet in that 18-yard box.
Be a free kick for Santiago, as the Knights set a wall.
The referee asking something of the players. I couldn't tell her what. Asking his players to come in a little bit. The coach, excuse me. That's sent in powerfully towards the top right corner, just wide.
Almost rattled it in off the crossbar.
Would have been an emphatic goal if it had.
Almost with the top shelf.
Top bins, they would call it.
They call it in hockey the top shelf where Mama hides the cookie jar.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Shout out Quinn Wright for that one.
Litzy Munoz checks back in as Claire Brown sits out. Good interception there. Santiago very busy in the middle of the field there.
And the ref gives a warning to number 17
Reina.
Eileen Reina. Says she pulls on the jersey again like that, it's going to be a yellow.
Gonzalez trying to header it out in transition. Santiago has been a very stable force. Her and Bull.
They're going to work it
back
again.
Sakura passes it out here to Dahana. That's a through ball to Sophie McKenzie, who isn't able to get there. Thwarted out by Gwen Williford. Or, excuse me, Jordan McLeod for a Simpson throw-in. Litzy Munoz, her head glances that. Sophie McKenzie with a strong foot in there, winning the ball back for Simpson. As that goes, that's well cleared there by Kim.
It's worked back to Sakira.
Yeah, Graham's not able to take that.
Deonda trying to get around Gonzalez, unable to do so. So it gets kicked out of bounds again by Caitlin Kim, who's been really busy on this near side.
Kia Graham's the striker for Warner Pacific. Seems to be making her way back quite slowly with a little bit of a limp. Diana gets ready to throw this one in.
Now to
Sophie
McKenzie
with that.
Looking toward the goal, blocked by Grace Mayhew.
Great play there by Sophie after the shot, rebounding the ball.
This one's centered in front of the goal and then headed away by Warner Pacific. McKenzie with the ball control, sends it back just outside the box before it's kicked away by Kim again. She's cleared a handful of
That goes back to Iris.
balls inside the box.
Who punts that away. Iris with no risk there, just punting that away. We have a couple of substitutions here for Warner Pacific, 2 of them in fact.
There's a throw in from Warner Pacific, gets headed away. McKenzie not able to get it from Warner Pacific.
Kaylin Kim has been taken off for Michaela Peterson, and Eileen Reina, who was just warned for short pulling, has been taken off for Victoria Mexicano.
Here's a leading pass, Munoz, unable to get to it before the keeper Pomeranki corrals it. Just pass right centered on goal. Now Bolden. Gonzalez with the slide tackle on Bolden. Munoz heads it to Allen on that far side. Allen working, trying to get through the Warner Pacific defense and around him, but just completely surrounded with not a lot of help. Now it goes out of bounds. Off of Warner Pacific, and we get a substitution for Alexa Baez. Be Kaylee De Leon. That ball's turned over, and on the fast break is Kelsey Corden for the Red Hawk defense. Quickly wakes up real quick and gets back and stifles that offensive burst from the Knights.
Another substitution there by Warner Pacific, 3 in a very short period of time. Seems that the legs are maybe potentially getting a little shaky for the Warner Pacific players.
Now Van Dalfsen jumping on that ball, coming outside of the box again. Now a free kick for the Knights. Toward the back post and headed up and over.
Just on her back feet there by, I believe it was number 6, Jordan McLeod. Very good effort though. Warner Pacific definitely getting more stuck in as time goes on during this game.
Sent back toward Van Dalfsen. Punts it away toward the far side. And Karam's out of bounds. De Leon on the turn there. Gets turned over where McKenzie's having to battle for it. And
Sophie McKenzie, great hustle there. Ball goes out for Warner Pacific throw in. As the referee says wait, seems he wants to have a word.
That one blocked out of bounds again. Karam's way out of bounds.
Ball punted away there by Sakura.
Almost a chance there for Warner Pacific, but again, the Red Hawk defense, as they work it back up the field. Here right around the 75th minute.
Referee and the linesman just having a chat there in the corner. The referee didn't seem to be happy with something the coach said.
Looked like when it went out of bounds, it went off the coach. Not sure what exactly happened there. Now it's called Simpson's ball.
Referee obviously not happy with something that happened there nearing the 15-minute to go mark here in the game.
Now Simpson hustling, trying to stay in that attacking zone that they've been in probably about 80% of this game.
Absolutely, but Warner Pacific have, I wouldn't call it being dominating, but definitely been getting the ball more into that Simpson half and putting Iris van Dalsen under pressure now. 9 shots for Simpson to Warner Pacific's 8.
Which, again, considering how much time that Simpson's been in the attacking zone, very surprising that that's
Indeed.
how many shots on goal they have versus Warner Pacific, who has not really been on the left side of the field too much.
And another cross there by Simpson, just goes near the goalkeeper. And Haley Allen picked up a yellow card somewhere in this during the passage of play.
Wonder if that was for shirt pulling. Who knows?
Potentially. Obviously on the other side of the pitch, so something we...
Yeah, with no mic'd up refs to work with.
Sakura putting pressure. Simpson getting the ball here, and that goes.
Santiago to Litzy Munoz, looking toward the goal, looking to cross toward the back post, and McKenzie not able to connect and send it into the net. As this one goes up and to the right.
Wonder in those moments if it's better for Litzy Munoz to just have a shot there herself, as she was one-on-one with the keeper. Very selfless play there, trying to let Sophie McKenzie in on goal.
That's the second time we've seen that from the Red Hawk offense today. Earlier it was with Haley Allen and Claire Brown, which again isn't necessarily a bad thing unless you're not leading the game and up by 1-0. Just some unselfish play, which is good to see as far as team chemistry goes.
Well, here's a good going from one side to side, switching sides here by Simpson University.
McKenzie
Warner
and
Pacific, that goes out. She puts that out for a corner, obviously trying to thwart that out for a throw, but just overshooting that shot. So now Simpson will have a corner. Chance to put pressure on Pomeranke here.
Pomeranke, who's had a pretty busy half already. And it will be Santiago with the corner as Sophie McKenzie checks out, and Cassandra Carbajal will check in. Here's the corner from Santiago.
It's a very short taking corner there.
Headed away by Gonzalez of Warner Pacific.
Jimenez weaving it through the Warner Pacific players. And that's called offside there on Haley Allen. She'll be disappointed with that, finding herself out of position for the second time in this game.
There's a free kick from Warner Pacific. Booted across midfield.
The referee just getting in the way of play there, but letting go on. Chloe passes to Rachel Sakura. To Sunshine Danas.
They work it from the back to Bolden.
Back to Anna, who just lets go of the ball there, but Bolden gets it back. Santiago back to Bolden. See a nice little triangle being worked here by Simpson. And that well intercepted there. But Santiago does an even better job of getting that back, and Anna now has it.
So that one's completely stolen by Kylie Warner of the Knights. Now the Knights work it from the back.
Great pressure there by Jimenez to win that ball back, and then one back again now by Warner Pacific's Kelsey Cordone. But that ball ends up in Van Dolfsen's feet, who is happy to just wait with it.
Now kicked out of bounds for the goal kick.
Curiously not letting, always dangerous, not picking it up, but
a little cat and mouse game right there.
A good way of eating up some clock there by Edith Van Dolfsen.
believe it was Gramps of Warner Pacific who was trying to push Van Dalfsen. Munoz passed it to Deonda as they send it toward the goal and center it. But the Knights quickly getting the ball right back. Now it'll be a throw-in for Sakura.
Let's see Munoz here, right in between two players, weaving her way out of that very skillfully.
Yeah, double teamed and then gets it centered back toward midfield.
And that ball overshot there by Santiago, out for a Warner Pacific throw-in. As we wait on another, it seems Chloe Tague and Taylor Brooks making their way in for Simpson University. And another goalkeeper switch by Warner Pacific, the third goalkeeper they've had in this game. Looks like Addison Keegan. Somewhat shorter goalkeeper than the other two at 5'4".
So she'll play the final 9 minutes or so. After Kate Pomeranke has herself a clean sheet.
It's not something you see too often, especially at 1-0 down, seeing 3 goalkeepers in a game, but obviously there's method to the madness for Warner Pacific.
And it is Warner Pacific's second game of the season as well, so they might still be figuring out that starting goalkeeper, I should say. They're coming off a win against Pacific Union College down in Angwin, California, where they won by a score of 2-0.
Iris shouting, keeper, 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 catching the ball there, very, very well done. She's put under pressure there by the Warner Pacific defense. Wow. Iris just dropping that ball to her feet, and Warner Pacific jump on it, putting the defense under some pressure. And now Iris asking her players to mark Gonzalez there in the middle of the 18.
Now getting it out of the box. Sent back in by Warner Pacific. Blocked by...
And that ball thwarted away by Chloe Tague. Litzy Munoz with it now.
And Carbajal in the mix of that.
Unleashes Chloe Tague with that through ball. And Chloe Tague throwing her speed right here, getting around.
Looking for some help on the cross with Munoz. And now the 9 of Taylor Brooks looking to cross back off the goalie's hand toward Munoz on the back post, but it just goes out of bounds.
Incredible play there by Chloe Tague, just sprinting that ball along the outside line before cutting in, passing that to Taylor Brooks, who's unable to connect the shot in the goal, but definitely a good shot.
Almost able to take advantage of the 3-on-2. Power play going for the Red Hawks right there with the keeper Keegan unable to get 2 hands on it, just got the 1, and it caromed off of her toward the back post. Now it'll be a corner for the Red Hawks. See what they do here, see if they send it long or short. It'll be a short. It's a little.
It goes short. Oh, they're working on wasting time now. With 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, what do you call that when it's just a little tap back to
so that's just going
in the corner?
When you have someone blocking the ball off in the corner like that, there's only really 2 things a player could do. Well, 3 things. They can successfully steal it, they can foul you, taking off even more time, or they can kick it out for a corner or a throw-in, which again will give you more time. You don't usually see teams doing it with 6 minutes to go in the game, though, especially off a corner kick when it seems to me you could keep some players back for safety and just throw it into the box and try and get a goal.
Keep the pressure on Warner Pacific.
Right, and with like 6 minutes, in my opinion, too much time. And if you look at professional soccer, that usually doesn't happen until 2 or 3 minutes left in the game. Obviously something Simpson are adamant on doing, though, just eating some clock right now.
Munoz trying to get the turn on this one. She's going to send it back instead and let the Red Hawks reset.
And passing the ball back there to the defenders, obviously intent on controlling the pace of the game now. Although Litzy now takes it up forward.
Centered to the
a through ball to Haley Allen, unsuccessful.
And just past Tague. Now centered by Taylor Brooks, looking for Tague. Tague toward the goal, toward the far side post, but nothing there. Goes wide left.
Another wayward effort there by Chloe Tig. Definitely seemed like she had time to maybe run in there and give herself a better shot, but obviously wanted to get that shot off right away. If we are looking to, if Simpson is looking to, you know, take time off the clock, it seems that you'd want to take that time and not be so trigger happy.
Yesenia Sanchez checks in for number 3, Linda Jimenez. Be a free kick for Jordan McLeod of Warner Pacific.
Warner Pacific really looking to get the ball up the pitch here, but Simpson just putting great pressure up there in the midfield. That ball goes forward and is headed away by Yesenia Sanchez, the new addition. Santiago offloads that to Sakura, who straight off a Warner Pacific player.
Yeah, Kelsey Cordon getting in front of that one. Cordon sending it out of bounds. Here's a
Sakura throwing that. Taylor Brooks takes it. And that ball goes out. It seems like that went out off of a Warner Pacific player, and it did. And that throw right along the line, but makes its way back out. Not the best throw there by Santiago as Warner Pacific pick it up. With 4 minutes to go in the game here.
Be a throw in.
Nearing the conclusion, will it be a nail biter to finish for the Simpson defense? Lucy Munoz takes that.
Some help from Chloe Tig getting around and past a couple of players looking toward the goal, looking for the cross slide tackle, and the ball just stays in bounds somehow. It's just completely stagnant.
A very risky tackle always in the penalty box there, but gets the ball there. Warner Pacific defense will be very happy with that tackle as they have a chance here to move forward. Simpson just keeping the pressure on, though.
Chip shot toward Munoz, and then
that
blocked by Jordan McLeod.
See Munoz, strong head on that.
Almost had something there before it's kicked away by Warner Pacific.
Warner Pacific's Kelsey Cordon has it now. And
weaving,
that seems to be a transition foul there by Bolden as Cordon goes down. Very well played.
A couple of Knights hit the pitch on that progression. So we're now inside the 87th minute. Kicking this one away will be Victoria Mexicano. Yeah, will be her, not Kylie Warner. And Bolden blocking that one, keeping it out of the 18-yard box. Now throw in again for Warner Pacific. It's Michaela Peterson looking toward the goal, trying to help the Knights work. Now looking for a cross here is Kelsey Cordon before it goes out of bounds off of the Knights.
Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the game. Iris van Dalsen may try to choose some clock here. I wonder if the referee will warn her. Iris there with that strong foot she does have. That goes to Jordan McLeod.
And Tag with the great control there, sends it up the field. Leading pass, it's going to go all the way into the attacking zone.
Simpson with a chance to end it there, but 3-on-3. Good block there, though, by Serenity Torres.
Transfer from Clovis Community College and Fresno, California. This one sent up and away. For it's batted around again, back in the attacking zone for Simpson.
Santiago, very calming presence there in midfield now. Just holding the ball at her feet for a few seconds. So 1 minute to go in the game.
Now here's a chance for Simpson just to seal the deal and stay in that attacking zone. They work it back up the pitch.
That goes out for a goal kick, though. Addison Keegan will want to move quickly here with 45 seconds to go. Although it doesn't seem like she is.
And at this point, this is the last shot for
35 seconds
Warner
left.
Pacific.
Kayla Peterson here. Passes it to Victoria Mexicano.
And they can't seem to get it out of their zone. Now 3 Redhawks on the 1 Warner Pacific Victoria Mexicano.
Yeah, 20 seconds to go.
Simpson completely in control now as they send it to the far side with no pressure from Warner Pacific.
The fans behind us clapping, thinking this seems to be done.
This one's sent in toward the goal where it's booted out by Warner Pacific as time will expire and the Redhawks begin the 2025 season with a record of 1-0 as they win this one by a score of 1-0. Great performance from both teams here. A great clean sheet from Van Dolfsen with the first official start at the keeper position.
Yeah, great game there. I was very impressed with Malia Bolden and Santiago just in the middle of that pitch there, just kind of weaving their way through players. And, you know, with the men's game, you see speed being such a big factor down the wing. But here in the girls' game, you just see just being a calm presence with the ball in the middle is huge. And then Chloe Tague she could have easily had a few more goals there. She played, in my opinion, amazing. Obviously, one of making the all-conference teams, I believe, the last 2 seasons for Simpson. Definitely, that's an ideal start to them. They just kept their foot on the gas the whole time. A few chances by Warner Pacific there in the middle, but Iris Van Dawson with a big save as well in the middle there. Just not being able to penetrate that Simpson defense. So great start to the season for the Simpson girls.
Yeah, that Simpson defense is hopefully just going to get better the rest of the year. And today it was absolutely sensational between Bolden and Jimenez. And
very fresh compared to last season's too.
Yeah.
A lot of transfers.
And even more impressive considering Van Dolfsen not playing keeper at all until this season. So
keeping a
great job from her with the clean sheet as the Simpson Redhawks improve to 1-0 to begin the year. A great job by them, and the goal by Nadia Santiago was the difference in this ball game. And tomorrow we will have football at 7 o'clock on the stream. It's a scrimmage against the JV team for facing off against the Redhawks. We'll be back on the live stream with that. I'll be joined by Jerry Grimshaw, not Ryan Gavin, as you're doing soccer this year.
Not a football guy, but a football guy, if you know what I mean.
Different type of football for sure. And it's been great to have you with us here. Thanks for tuning in. This is Jacob Green with Ryan Gavin saying thanks for listening. We'll see you back here for the next match.